These Romans are crazy. Shoes. Hello. Hey guys. If I sit like this, it looks like I'm just naked. But you guys can see I'm wearing Obelix stuff. Yep. Trying to work out how to do it. Anyways, today. Yeah, that's better. Anyways, today I went to Ozcomiccon in Melbourne, and I cosplayed Obelix from Asterix comic book, which I loved as a kid. Like I read Asterix comics books so much, and I think I bought all of them, read all of them that were out at the time. I love Asterix comics, and when I read it, I really loved Obelix especially. Like he was just so funny. Like he's like fat and cute, and he's just so funny. I loved Obelix a lot. So when it came to Ozcomiccon this year, for weeks leading up to it, I just could not think of any cosplay I wanted to do. Like the ones I did before, like I had this urge to do them, like Lumpy Space Princess and Greg from Over the Garden Wall. I was like, oh, I just felt like doing them. But leading up to this one, I couldn't think of anyone that had this massive urge to do. And then yeah, and then I got to like about 2 weeks to go, and I suddenly thought, I just remember how much fun I had doing cosplays for the like Supernova and all the ones before, and yeah, and I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll just not cosplay at all. But then I thought, maybe I'll just, who could I do? And then I thought of Asterix, because I thought I'll do something I really love, and because I think as I'm doing these cosplays, I want to learn like how to do different things, like in terms of like crafting it, like each time I do a cosplay, I'd love to like use to learn how to do a different thing, and like different type of material like foam or um, whatever. This time I learned things like paper mache and stuff like that. So it was really I liked the learning experience of it all as well. And so yeah, so I just initially I thought of doing Asterix, but then I thought to myself, oh, for Asterix I've got to learn how to make the hat. Then I've got to learn how to make the sword, and then I'm like, how am I going to make a sword that has its sheath and everything? Like couldn't think of how to do it at the time, and I just thought I just pick a character that just has like less things. And I thought Obelix would have less things, but ended up being the helmet and the pants, and also his wig and mustache. So there was a few different things as well. Yeah, so I was, funnily enough, it's so interesting. Like I think I started to really work on it 1 week before the con, because at a dinner like with my friends, whatever calling it, we were at dinner, and one of my friends Ben goes, oh, you going to Ozcomiccon? He goes, I'll be there. And he goes, are you cosplaying? And I'm like, I was thinking about doing Obelix. And then it's funny, as soon as I say it out to somebody else, then it becomes real. Until I have said that I'm going to do it to anyone, it's just, you know what I mean? Like it may or may not happen. But then once I've said it to someone that I'm thinking about doing that, it's like in WoW, like when you accept a quest or something like that, suddenly it becomes more real, and it's like I start to have to think, oh, maybe I got to do this now, and I'm so glad I did. What else? So yeah, I I had this week to basically to get all the materials and then work out how to do them. Like I would Google on YouTube and things like how to make this and that, and so it was, yeah. I just would. So the mustache, I watched a YouTube video on how to do a fake mustache, and I thought, oh, that looks fun. And then there was this wig that someone made out of wool, and that would look fun. And then paper mache to make the helmet. It was interesting because the paper mache, I left it to the pretty much almost the last minute. Like this morning when I got up for Ozcomiccon was when I took this part off the balloon, like because I did the thing on Thursday night or Friday night. Thursday night I did the paper macheing. I did that. Yeah, so it's interesting because like even yesterday was Friday night, Friday evening, and I was in Spotlight, walk around looking at stuff, going, how am I going to do the helmet? How am I going to make these things? Like, And it was really cool how like just now when I walk around Spotlight, I just I mean, I go in this like zone like thinking, how am I going to do this? And then like it was like 9 or 10 o'clock last night. This is Friday night, and I was like, that was when I started to. Well, I spent the week cutting out this white material, and I did the fabric painting, and also spent one night ironing it so that the fabric paint was set in. So last night I just had to have all. It's like doing an assignment where you kind of leave all to the last minute. So and my sister helped me a little bit as well. She really enjoys it when I do this stuff, especially the sewing. She really gets into it. So, um, but I was doing it, and I was doing it till like 4 a.m. in the morning. It was like when you're in that situation, you're thinking to yourself, "What am I doing?" But and then I was like, oh, and I woke up at 6 or 7 o'clock. Got up and then I hot ironed this, hot ironed, hot glued this and this to it. And last night I spray painted this, so I'm doing all this stuff at 4 a.m. in the morning. And but then on the day it was like it's like worth it, like And I got spirit glue, first time using spirit glue on this mustache. Is that crooked? But anyways, it's funny. Like before the con, I was like not sure I wanted to cosplay because I was lazy basically, and I couldn't think of anyone I hugely wanted to because I really wanted only mainly do characters that I really love, and I really like Asterix a lot. I love it, Obelix especially. Um, yeah, it's interesting. And I had such a fun time doing it. Oh, it was really cool. I wasn't expecting anyone to know Obelix that much because, like I don't hear much about Asterix or Obelix at all. And I just didn't. I thought because I just wanted to do it and I knew I would enjoy doing it. But then I was really surprised when people would call out Obelix and stuff like that, and then some people liked it and stuff like that, and it made me feel really good. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time and have a lot of fun, especially when I have photos with other characters and I'm just as Obelix. I just really love it. Even actually, I love having photos of other people, even if I'm not dressed in character. So, but oh my gosh, I got to tell you guys, when I went to the con was at opposite Crown Casino, so I got off at Southern Cross Station. And like normally when you go to a con, like as you're getting closer to the place, there's more and more people in costume and stuff like that. I got to it was like 11 o'clock or something at Southern Cross Station, and there was no one around that was in costume. It was just and so I went to the toilet, changed into all this stuff. I had never done spirit glue before, so I'm just standing there putting it on. Like yeah, and it was okay. I didn't mind it, but just like I was like in my head, I checked the ticket. Am I in the right spot? And the thing was, I was walking towards. It was actually okay because I'm kind of used. I was thinking to myself, each time I do a cosplay, you kind of get used to walking around amongst people who aren't dressed up, and you're dressed up. It's the feeling that I've gotten used to it now. So when it's doing it, I'm like, okay, just try to act normal, feel normal. And as I was walking, I was walking across the road. The wind blew. Seriously, this hat, I did not expect it. This hat flew off onto the road, and I was like, what? I ran over it and just grabbed it. I yanked, and even the guy that was crossing the road next to me goes, "Oh, good save." I'm like so glad because if I'd gone through the day without this, I mean, maybe the pants would have still done it, but of course, I really need pigtails. Oh, pigtails with these bow ties. So I'm really glad. I mean, the day started off like that. That was the first thing that happened. I'm so glad this didn't blow harder and get crushed by a car. That would have broken my heart, you know. Oh, but it didn't. It turned out so well. I had a really great day. I'll show you a couple. Oh, I just really want to say, like, before I did the Obelix cosplay, I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, but I googled Obelix cosplay in Google and looked at the images and other people cosplaying on Obelix, and they looked like they were having so much fun. Like I just looked at them and think, oh, that was so cool. And now like I've done it as well, so I feel really good. Like I did it as well. Like cosplayed Obelix. I just love it. I'll show you a couple that I really like. Like just look at this guy. It's a little kid cosplaying Obelix. He's got like a paper mustache, I think it is, and paper pigtails. But he just looks like he's having so much fun. Don't you reckon? And his friend. I love stuff like that. Yeah, and These little kids. Come on. So I'm so glad that I did Obelix and have, you know, just this is some guy as well. Obelix. I just look at the people doing cosplaying Obelix and I just think to myself, oh, they're having a lot of fun, I reckon. And I had a lot of fun being Obelix as well. I really did. I really did. I love having a mustache. It was inconvenient, like for drinking water. I was like, oh, and I went to the panel with Billy Boyd from The Hobbit, Pippin, and he was making me laugh so much. I laughed so much, my mustache started to peel off. Not that much, but Spherical is pretty awesome. I actually really like it. It's awesome. I can do that and it still stays on. Pretty much. Anyways, I really enjoyed it. I'll show you some photos. Just a few that I really like. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Had a really good time, and just making it was a lot of fun. Like my sister and I were like just working on it the night before. Yeah, we just had a good time. Really, really had a good time. And oh, I wanted to make Dogmatics. I just didn't have time. Like I found this pattern that I liked for it online, like a free one, and then I was at Spotlight. I bought all this material, like this really not like it's faux fur, like fake fur. Had everything ready, just didn't have time. Like I left it to the last minute, so instead I just drew a picture of Dogmatics and got it in a picture frame and just brought him along and I was like holding him in photos because in my mind Obelix he loves Dogmatics, right? His dog Dogmatics. Everywhere if he goes he'll take Dogmatics with him, and so I was like, if I'm gonna go at con as Obelix, Dogmatics has to come too. He's got to go check it out. So I really am glad that Dogmatics got to go in picture form. Awesome photos. Yep. Oh, boar. I considered making a boar as well because Asterix and Obelix love eating boar, and I was considering making like a plush boar, but I didn't end up doing it. Yeah, but yeah, I didn't have time. Trying to think. One that I really like is I'll just show you one or two. Here it is. I saw a Baymax. You know Baymax from Big Hero 6? And I got a hug from him. When I saw this gigantic Baymax guy cosplaying Baymax, I was like, I need a hug from him because I liked the movie Big Hero 6, and Baymax was such a great character. To me, when I watch it, it's Tadashi is Baymax. And yeah, I just really loved it, and I wanted to get a hug from Baymax. That's another picture from it. Yeah, so good. Another one I like is they had Thor's hammer. I like this one too. They had this thing set up at Ozcomiccon where you could just pose and like this shattered pavement, like, and then Thor's hammer you could pick up. And it was kind of something, I don't know what it was, magnetic or something, but you did feel a bit of weight too when you picked it up. That was really cool. I really enjoyed it. So I had a really good time being Obelix. So I really enjoyed being Obelix for a day. Yeah, I love that character. I love yeah. It would have been cool. I think Katrina said, when she saw me as Obelix, she's like, oh, she was like, I do an Asterix. Oh, you know, because it would have been really cool to be Asterix and Obelix. Oh. And Chloe as well, my friend Chloe really likes Asterix, and she said one day she'll finish her Asterix cosplay. And I was like, if you do that, I'll be Obelix as well. I'd love to come along on your adventure as Asterix, as Obelix. Yeah, so yeah, I had a really good day at the con. It was really, really fun hanging out with my friends and seeing these awesome panels as well. But yeah, I just wanted to do a video just to, because you know, I'll pack away this outfit, and but yeah, I liked being Obelix. Yeah, see you guys later. What's does he say? He's always saying how he wants potion. I made a joke because to this guy who likes Asterix. Basically they were handing out these Baroccas. These was actually this thing, Barocca, free Barocca, right? So they're handing them out to people for free samples, and I actually got one, so that's all right. That's normal. And when I was talking to this guy who really liked Asterix, he said, oh yeah, they're handing out drinks or something like that. Brockers over there, and I said, "Oh yeah, I lined up, but they didn't give me any because I fell into it as a baby or something like that." And he goes, "Seriously?" Like he thought I meant it, but oh yeah, that was the joke that I made. Basically, that I was lining up for these free Brockers and they wouldn't let me because I fell into it as a potion as a baby. And you know what? I've had a lack of sleep. I just had 2 hours of sleep last night, 2 or 3, and I'm having trouble forming sentences. Like I feel fine. Like I feel pretty good. I had a good day. Like I wasn't struggling during any of the panels. Like because they were so entertaining. But trying to form sentences and tell stories is pretty hard. So I think sleep is related to that in some ways. But anyways, oh, so cool. Yeah, I just really want to make a video just to be Obelix in a video. Cool. Catch you guys later. Asterix and Obelix rocks. I love it, and I'm really happy that I got to play the Obelix for a day.